Thought we attacked well. Had some really good movement of the footy once we got in any field position defensively. Our right edge was affected a little bit by the obviously the interchange early, and it wasn't efficient enough after that. And overall, I thought defensively we could have done a lot better job. They were winning plays 1, 2 and 3 most of the night, so we couldn't gather any line speed from that. Thus, field position won by the opposition, and in the end it hurt us.
With that last sort of 10-15 minutes, do you think the guys ran a bit of puck there with the Storm got a few out?
Yeah, well, you're in front, I think, with, 17 minutes to go. And then James went off with a HIA, which is pretty important when you've already lost your 4 forwards that didn't start. And when you lose, obviously, another senior player at that time of the field, when you really need them out there to close the game out. Yeah, of course, but I'm not going to use any of that as an excuse. These blokes have been preparing and waiting for that opportunity for a long time. And that's when they, everyone needs to be able to be a little bit better, and we weren't. Yeah, look, he had a mixed night, didn't he? But, it's a good opportunity for a good person. With the ball in hand, he looked pretty good at times. Combined well with Gareth. Defensively, again, he was on that right edge. He lost his back row early. Very hard situation. Jace done a job for us there, which he was asked of. He's never done that before. He's never played, tight like that as a back rower for, close enough to 80 minutes. So that was effective in the D, but overall it's a night for you. You'll remember that, yeah. Well, I think that certainly, we've got to look at the game, because the players that were missing tonight could be missing in the future. So then players that play tonight could be playing. So they've got to learn from that. So we need to look at that. We certainly need to tidy up our kick chase and first couple of tackles there. We've got to start controlling the ground a bit more. With the footy, as I said, I thought we were pretty good. So... the scoreline kicked out at the end, which is disappointing, a bit embarrassing. But, if you look at the night overall, there was some good to take out of it. But the scoreline was disappointing. He's popped his shoulder, so he popped out, come back in. Yeah, look, we'd have to wait till next week to settle down. 48 hours, get a scan, and we'll go from there, yeah. Yeah, I think he got back for the last few minutes, 3-4 minutes. He's right to come back on. So he thought he was right to stay, but obviously the doc had a look at it. It was the right thing to take him off. HIA was just around the wrong time.
Yeah, it was the tackle, I thought, like Mary said, was quite good, to be honest. If you score 30 points in a game, you should be winning games, and that's the disappointing thing. Defensive being good for most of the year, and yeah, to concede 50 points, it's just not what we're about, and it's certainly that we'll look at, but we'll move on from it pretty quick.
Gareth, you've played a fair few years with Hoffy.
Yeah.
Seen him run that fast?
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said, "Why are you hanging him up for?" I said, "You look quicker now than you did back then." But look, he's been a great servant to the game of rugby league, and I spent a lot of years obviously playing with Hoff and learnt a lot from him. He's a great leader and a great person, and look, I wish him all the best for the future and for the SDAs. He's a good mate, and he's been a great player for a long time.